Hello, in this video I would like to share what made me to start Easy Taza. Two big problems were running in my mind for a long period. These two big problems enabled me to take up this project. One of them is the harmful chemicals that are used to grow our food, and the second one is food loss or food wastage. Let's get deeper into these issues. Number 1. Harmful chemicals used to grow our food. I learned this truth after paying a hefty price. When my younger one was born, he had 2 holes in the heart, and I had to go through the trauma of getting him operated. Yes, he had an open heart surgery during his 7th month at Narayana Hrudayalaya. In 2013, Narayana Hrudayalaya, Bangalore were operating 75 children daily, and one had to wait for at least 15 days to block the operation theatre. I have seen 3-month-old kids, 2 kilo kids getting operated. And when I look back to my childhood, I rarely heard about such problems. That made me to dig deep to find the cause of these issues. After a lot of study, I found that our plate itself is full of poisons. And especially the child in the womb is not capable of fighting these poisons. I wondered how could our grandparents had at least 5 children without any medicines and proper care. Now, with all well-built hospitals, doctors and technology, we are struggling hard to get conceived and retain it. I was convinced that it's because of the poisons that we are eating. When I looked at our day-to-day activities, I got shocked. We are getting in touch with chemicals every second. The air we breathe has petrochemicals. The walls are painted with synthetic chemicals. Our clothes are processed with chemical dyes. Our drinking water is treated with chemicals. Cosmetics, toothpaste, detergents, refrigerator, AC, furniture, whatever we see, breathe and touch has some or the other synthetic chemical in it. Almost everything. I felt that we are actually struggling hard to put super effort only to make our lives more pathetic. While all the external things are chemicals, the worst part is that what we eat is also mixed with many synthetic chemicals. All the pesticides, fungicides, weedicides, insecticides, rodenticides, repellents, preservatives, fertilizers, etc. are deadly poisons. If we consume them directly, we die immediately. As we are consuming them in very low doses, we could cope up with them. But the babies in the womb are not able to take such highly poisonous chemicals during their developmental stages. It is a fact. This is the first reason that made me to take up Easy Taza. Let's get into food loss or food wastage. I really felt very bad when I came to know that we waste at least 45% of what we harvest. Yes, according to Food and Agriculture Organization, the post-harvestal wastage is 45% for fruits and vegetables. I thought it's foolish to poison our food to increase the production by saving it from the pests, insects, weeds, rodents, etc. and then waste half of it because of our negligence. The end result is that we end up with poisons in our plates. Here we don't need any FAO or statistics to realize the reality. A little common sense will help us understand. When we buy vegetables for a week, we throw away at least 10% without using them. Half the bunch of coriander goes bad, drumsticks dry up, tomatoes go bad, shopkeepers throw away minimum of 20%, and during transportation and at city markets, at least 15% is lost. You might believe or not, one of the studies have proven that if Azadpur market in Delhi could export all the thrown away produce to UK, the whole of UK doesn't have to grow food at all. Just one market waste in India can serve the whole of UK. I was totally shocked to know these facts. The meaning of food wastage is we just throw away. We don't consume it at all. But food loss is little different. If we keep the fresh produce waiting without consuming it, it will lose its nutrients. This loss of nutrients is called food loss. We end up eating in less of nutrients than we are actually supposed to. Yes, 30% of the nutrients are lost within 3 days of the harvest, and this formula is applicable for solid vegetables like bottle gourds, brinjals, tomatoes, etc. But leafy vegetables lose much more in just 1 day. I felt it's worse to buy fresh produce in bulk and keep it until it loses its nutrients and consume it just to get rid of our hunger, and then look for nutritional supplements to fulfill our body's needs. I thought, how wonderful would it be if someone can get us fresh organic produce directly from the farm daily. So friends, Easy Taza is started to combat these two big problems. We don't have to poison our food to increase the production. In fact, now it's very clear that using chemicals is a vicious cycle. It degrades our soil and the fertility is lost. We end up using more pesticides and fertilizers next year and so on. And the supply has to be controlled based on the demand. As of now, farmers choose the crop to be grown randomly. They don't know what's in demand. Our vision is that the farmer should have a clear idea about who is going to consume the cauliflower that he is sowing today. Yes, it's possible to reach such precision with today's technology. All that we are expecting from you is to plan a little ahead for the next day. If you can order by 12 noon today for tomorrow's delivery, we will get the freshly harvested produce delivered to you daily. You also have the provision to schedule your orders for the whole week. And you can order just enough for a day. When I say enough for a day, I'm talking about just 2 to 3 tomatoes, 5 to 6 chilies, little coriander, quarter kilo bhindi, etc. The produce that is just enough for a day. So you don't have to store them at all. There is no minimum order concept with us. And we deliver to you by 7 AM in the morning so you can cook on the same day and enjoy the fresh produce daily. It's a humble request to you to continue to take part in this cause. And thank you for all of your support, and thanks a ton once again for watching and sharing this video. You're Satish from Easy Taza.